Line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here goes hot! Actually hot!
We don't want this. Watch the ship.
Here goes 52.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On 1st and 10, Keenum steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Actually hot! 52. Take 2.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Hey, easy. Hey, let's go. False 1.
Mike 7. Let's go, let's go. Whip, whip, whip,
Here
whip.
goes hot!
Now the second year back from LSU, it's Darius Geis. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, 50.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2, Keenum. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
And tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And they're able to get this one across the 30.
Kill, kill, kill.
Down at the 37-yard line.
Run.
It's a gain of 10.
I got him.
1st down, Giants.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, the rookie Myles Gaskin, the former Washington Husky. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready! 15 line. 15 line. Hey, let's go. Now.
On play action, now Manning. That's complete to Slayton. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Look at Eli against NFC East opponents in his career. He actually has a losing record career-wise against both the Cowboys and the Eagles, but against these Redskins, pretty good, 19 and 10. The two teams split the season series a year ago, both winning on the opposite squad's home turf. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Here we go. All day. Let's go.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find them.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant.
Don't get nervous.
Keenum now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Hey, Delta. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Throwing is Keenum on third down. Flush to his right. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
80 Gator. 80 weapon.
Check.
And now before this first down play. We're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 30 base.
Ready? Watch tight end. Tight right. 4 down.
Manning to Barkley on the draw play. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Hey.
Now they'll throw it with Manning. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Montez Sweat gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Hey, Haywood.
We're scoreless after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Shotgun now for Manning.
Let's go.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Redskins take over first and 10.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Lorenzo Carter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on third. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, first and 10.
Ready? 70, Indy.
Mike. You.
Hey, Foxtrot. Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's airing it out for Williams, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
60 out.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Hey, Orbit. Yo, cheetah.
Throwing again. Manning. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Easy work. It's easy work.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53.
Hustle.
Now a play fake. Manning finds his tight end Ingram. The 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, and it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
Hey, seam six, big grip.
Into the red zone now. Manning. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a right now.
Keenum and the Redskins now going to come up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, go Rodgers. Check 24. Watch 24. Down.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Dez Bryant, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Manning. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Manning turns and gives this to Gallman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Manning. He's got it to Williams. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Manning now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Working from the gun, Manning. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is
caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Giants take over 1st.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. Rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking to throw on second down. Keenum, and he finds the tight end, Reed. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Redskins on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, 50.
It's Geis on the counter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Next the score, Redskins 21, Giants nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. This is Gallman. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
30 base.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Gallman will run it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And Rosas puts this one through. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital with a home team, the Redskins, on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Number 53.
Out.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
60 outlaw. X3. 218. Chopper.
Throwing on second down, Jones. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Throwing, Jones. He's got his man. This is Tate. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Big gain on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Now.
Be ready. Be ready.
Ready.
And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. And this one complete to Reed. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
Here we go.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On first down, this is Geis. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
This is Geis. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Throwing on first down, Jones. It's complete to Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This is caught by Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Jones. This is caught. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. Golden Tate, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is down to 28-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Peterson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. He's going to sling this deep downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter.
53, Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't
Go.
On first down, Jones. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Hey, high 7.
Let's go. Hey, we got 2.
Throwing on second and long. Jones. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 33 yards that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jones operating from the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Buying time to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Geis with a carry on second down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Hey, watch it.
Now a give, right side, it's Geis. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Alec Ogletree in on the stop. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Shotgun snap for Keenum. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
He wasn't ready.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Miller. And it's 3rd and short.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently, so that's just going to be an incompletion.
Ready,
and they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. Jones now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Get it.
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They run again with Peterson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try and get it with Geis. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days,
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride? You ain't never tried, work it out. Hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the room, my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double U's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double U's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase double U's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. So time and grab if you can't match this attitude. Hold on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind. Might as well forfeit 15. Check the wrist, man, got him hot. Ay, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ay, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she wanna like me, cause I like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit her max, she like, girl, you can count on him.